I have mediated some of the most difficult family dramas possible, coast to coast, even overseas. I understand the emotional entanglements. This is not really about a legal interpretation of this or that. It's so often about what happened back on the playground, or power, control, conflict issues, how the family resolves them. Some families litigate because they've always litigated and they don't know any other way. Curiously, 98% of all cases are settled by mediation at one point or another. But that's after years of sleepless nights, much acrimony, a family that will be fractured for generations, and millions, up to millions of dollars in legal fees. And even then, it is still mediated. I know judges, I've been in judges' chambers to explain family work, and they don't want to listen to rich people's problems. They would rather do other things than read 35,000 pages of trust documents and rule on arcane laws that may or may not affect someone's wealth. I know that because they've told me that. My work is to put a hands-on effort, shuttle diplomacy, and deal with the issue in a different way. Deal with it much more from a family perspective, from an individual conflict resolution perspective, than from some modest amount of motions and remotions and counter motions and interrogatories and depositions and months and months and months of legal wrangling. Mediation is clearly a better way of handling disputes. We are going to end up there anyhow. You know that. But once you get on the runaway train of litigation, it's very hard to get off. It takes a tremendous amount of energy to convince the phalanx of lawyers, the army of lawyers that both sides have hired, that you really have an easier, quicker, and frankly, less costly way of settling a dispute.